Alright guys, I am back in. Now basically, sorry if I haven't filmed yet because I was basically I'm not going to show you the building tutorial because basically I'm going to do those in my own time. So I figure I can show you my pulse site built. So first one here, where we know pulses, pulse logic. So first we have, this is the oscilloscope. So this is what the oscilloscope looks like. If you press up, then I have the repeating action. So that is the oscilloscope. You have monostable circuits. So we move on to pulse generators. So this is the circuit breaker pulse generator. Built both of them. Yeah, these are long. Next, the observer pulse generator, which detects the object. Next, we have the dust cut pulse generator. Say that 3 times. Dust cut, dust cut, dust cut. We have the NOR gate pulse generator. Lock repeater pulse generators. Comparator-Repeater pulse generator. Then we move on to the off pulse generator. The XOR gate off pulse generator. Then for this one we have pulse limiters. This is circuit breaker pulse limiter. Next we have the dust cut pulse limiter. There's 2 buttons I put on here. One's to extend, and the other one, I don't know why that's the move block pulse limiter. Then for this one right here, the NOR gate pulse limiter, which is a clock circuit. The lock repeater pulse limiter as well. Like for example, watch this. See what I did? When you put something on there and you delete it, it has a little ticking mechanism. The dropper hopper pulse limiter. I'll also build 2 of these as well. Actually 3 of them. And let me try this one again. Alright, but now we move on. Now we move on to the dropper hopper pulse limiters. Then we have the OR gate. I'll show you these ones here. Then we have these. Then this one here, the moving block off pulse limiter. Now for this one right here, it's a little complicated. These are known as pulse extenders. Just watch this. See how they're changing? When you put like a redstone torch on here, watch this. The redstone lamp will come up and it'll light it up. Here's repeater line. It only lights one up, so yeah. These are dropper latches. And this is the 1 wide dropper latch pulse extender. And now for these right here, these are hopper clock pulse extenders. These are the pistons. See, this one goes fast because it depends there's an object in there. And this one goes a little slower because it depends there's no object in there. Yes, it depends how many numbers there are in that. For over here, we have the RS latch pulse extender, which is the stop and stop clock circuit. The fader pulse extender, watch this. See, this whole thing comes up, and then wait a couple of seconds. See it burns down. Next, we have the MHD pulse extender. The MHDC pulse extender. There's no object in here. That's because I'll put in a comparator. There we go. Nope. No, these are not. That's the MHDC one. That's their. This right here, that's the MHD. This is the MHDC, and this is the cooldown pulse extender. Now pulse multipliers. So we have the observer pulse doubler. We have the split path pulse multiplier. The Spencer double pulsar as well. We have the enable clock pulse multiplier. This is the traction 1 clock pulse multiplier. This here's the end clock. Here's the torch repeater clock. Trigger clock pulse multiplier. We have the Dropper-Latch 2 clock pulse multiplier. The Dropper-Latch 2 clock pulse multiplier, updated version of it. Dropper-Latch. Then we move on to pulse dividers. The Hopper loop pulse divider. The Dropper-Hopper pulse divider. Dropper pulse divider. We have the inverted binary divider or counter. Now watch this. Now watch this. Ready? Delete this. Then watch this one. Doesn't do anything much. Now here's the other one. This one is the binary counter with reset button. Now I actually modified this a little bit because I actually added some command blocks. So basically, what we have here is that basically it's like a little challenge here where it designs to go. So for starters, right here, this activates. We press this button right here. Activates the pulse. See, it goes around, and then for over here, this is what detects the piston clock. So if I press this button right here, it pushes these up. Then so on. But if I leave this red torch, leave it there, it'll push these pistons back. Alright then. The binary one tick pulse divider as well. This one's another one that I did not. Now we get into the edge detectors. We have the circuit breaker, the rising edge detector, observer rising edge detector. We built 3 of these. So one detects this. This one detects this. And here's another one. It detects that one. Next, the dust cut rising edge detector. We did unrepeated ones as well. And we also did repeated ones as well. Next is the subtraction rising edge detector as well. This one has a little circuit breaker as well. Yeah. I'm trying to think what I did next. Oh, they're also the same ones as well. This one's the corner one. No, wait. Okay, no, these are both corners, so if we do this, watch this. Then Dropper-Hopper rising edge detector, the Dropper-Hopper. If you look at this closely. The next we have is the move block rising edge detector. Then we have some other ones. So just the move block. This one's the inline one. And this one's the offset one. Then you have the NRI gate rising edge detector. And then we have the falling edge detector. This one's the dust cut falling edge. Then we have the move block falling edge as well. We also have this one right here. And if you hear the background, we have some zero falling edge detectors as well. We have this first one here. That if you place that lever, it stops. Then we have this other one right here. Stops. Then we have this one here, the lock hopper falling edge ones here. Then we have this other one right here. We have the lock repeater falling edge direct detector. Another one, the subtraction falling edge detector. The NOR gate falling edge detector. Then we move on to the dual edge detector. We have the moving block. We basically, for this one right here, we have the OR gate inverted rising edge detector. So we create some. There's also a adjustable one, and here's the OR gate flat version. All right. Oh, and also if you guys, and also it's also another warning for you guys. If you guys have any severe history of seizures or epilepsy, while looking at this, like for example, like if you guys have any seizures or epilepsy, please click off this video because I don't want you guys to get seizures or epilepsy. So this is your final warning to click off this video because there'll be more. There'll be more seizures and epilepsy with using these redstone stuff. So viewer description is advised. So yes. Anyway, the moving block IRED. Then with the dropper hopper R. There's that. The dropper hopper R, the inverted rising edge detector. Then we move on to the inverted falling edge detector. The move block IFED. Phone. Then we move down to the long pulse direct detectors. Then we have the long. Then we also have another one as well. But this one should impact those. Then we have the pulse length differentiator. This one's a little challenge one. Watch this. So that's all the way there, and then all the way there for these ones. Now for these ones, I'm not sure exactly for this one right here. Are all on these on, so yes. All these my favorite one. The transport and logic gates implemented in pulse logic. So this one here is the transport line. This is done by using the rail update transplant. So watch this. It detects that, and then when you're done, that also has another signal. Then we also have some other ones. The NOR gate and pulse logic. And here's the other one in pulse, the A and D gate. And the OR gate in pulse logic. And then we also have some other ones. We have the XOR gate in pulse logic, then the leaf block one, the scaffold, the wall block. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are all of the pulse shorteners, extenders. So anyways, this wraps up for our video today. So basically, I'm not going to be showing you the build I'm going to do it in my own time, then I'll show you. So if you want to know where to get to build all these from, here's the reference. Go to type in redstone circuits _pulse, and you should see it now, which is Gamepedia Minecraft Wiki. That's where you get all the information from. I'll leave a list down below so you all can understand what these are. As always wonders, please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my Oscillator channel, subscribe to my music video White Seaman, then check out what Ice Knight and some other headquarters. Always thumbs up for safety.